everyone, how you doing today? My name's Eric. As always, I want to thank you for coming by and checking out my video today. On this episode of Smo'King, I'm going to give you my thoughts and a review of the brand new Armeator A1 Wireless Meat Thermometer. Now, full disclosure, they sent me this free of charge to do an honest review, and I will give you my honest thoughts on it. I only have experience with one other wireless meat thermometer, and that was the Meat Stick. They sent me their unit around a year, maybe a year and a half ago. So this one being brand new might have some more features. It might be a little bit more, better just because it's come out just recently. As of the recording date of this video, I haven't seen any review videos of this brand new one. It just came out last month. They do have a previous version called the Armeator I, and this is called the A1. So I'm pretty excited to check it out here. If you like barbecuing and smoking like I do, having a way to accurately test the temperature of the meat is invaluable, especially when you're cooking for family and friends. Nothing is worse than overcooking something, or worse yet, undercooking something and risk people getting sick. So this is a great addition, as well as an instant read that you can kind of double check and do some spot checks. And this is cool too because you're going to get two readings on this. You're going to get one of the temperature of whatever meat you're cooking that you stick the probe in, and then the outer edge has got a ceramic thing that's giving you the temperature of the grill or oven or whatever else you're cooking. So I'm kind of looking forward to checking this out. I'm going to be smoking a turkey breast today and see how that comes out. So stick around, guys. We're going to take it out of the box, we're going to check out some of the features, and then we're going to give it a review. Let's get cooking. Alright guys, so here it is. It comes in a nice box, so it looks nice if you're going to buy it as a gift. Let's open it up and check out what's inside. Okay, got a little tab here. Alright, here it is. Okay, put that down there. We got a little user's manual, and then this right here is the little charging cable. Alright, so let me kind of put everything away so we can kind of take a look at this right here. Okay. So there it is. So this is kind of cool because unlike the Meat Stick, this has actually got an LCD screen here. I'm going to pull this plastic off like that, which is going to show you the temperature of the meat and of the ambient temperature of what you're cooking in. So here's a ceramic thing. So you're going to stick this in the meat. You see there's a line right there. I don't know if you can see it. That's what you want to stick it in that far, and then the ceramic part sticks outside, and it'll be sending a wireless signal to this base, and this base is magnetic, so you could stick this, within 10-15 feet of your grill, and then the signal is going to come from the probe to this base, and then the base is going to be able to extend out. It says 229 feet. So with your app on the phone, you should be able to check this out. So before I get too far into this, let me get my phone. Let's upload the app. I noticed right here when I pulled it out, it's set to Celsius, 25.6 degrees Celsius. We want to change that to Fahrenheit, but I think you can only do that once you've downloaded the app. So let me get the app. We'll be back in a second. Alright guys, so I got the app installed on my phone. I just wanted to kind of walk you through this as if you were doing it as well. Inside the user's guide, there's a little thing here you can scan with your phone. It'll bring you right to the place where you can download the app. It also says before you do any of this, because it might need a charge, they recommend that you plug it in and charge it for at least 15 minutes, which I've already done. Okay, so we're ready to go. So let me focus in here on the phone. Let's get a little closer, and we'll kind of open this up and kind of go through the specifics here. Okay, allow to connect. Yes, we want to obviously allow it to connect. You want it to send notifications? Yes. Permission required. Okay. So permissions. We will, let's see. We want to do notifications. Yes. That's blocking it. So we want to do that. Okay, I think that's it. Yes, allowed nearby to notification. All right, perfect. All right. Before using, please ensure remove the plastic tab from the battery. I did that. Charge it. I did that. Please remove the probe from the dock and click the power button to activate both the probe and the dock. I'm going to remove it. Well, here's the power button right here. So we'll push that. Okay. For other models, simply take the probe out. Okay, I see. That's the original version. This is the new one. Okay. So add device. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty basic so far. Okay, well, there we go. No cook is up. So it's already telling me the room temperature here in my kitchen right now is 78.4 degrees. I'm just going to put my finger on it and hold it. And now they say this thing has like super fast response time within a couple seconds. So you see it's already going up because I'm holding the tip here. It's all the way up to 89.1 degrees. Okay. So let's just take a look what we got going on here. I'm not quite sure what's up here. Okay, the settings, website. Okay, we can go back. Whoops. All right. Now you can hook up to 6 probes through this one app. So you can buy additional probes online. I saw that as well on their website. Of course, I'll leave a link below, guys. Whoops. So let's get out of that. So let's see. Let's go start. Okay. So today I'm cooking a turkey breast. Well, we'll pick turkey. We're gonna do medium well done, 165. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna remove it around 160 because it'll carry over. And let's see, 160 degrees. I go boom. Okay, go ahead. Okay. 160. Start cook. All right, the dock, as I mentioned earlier, functions as a signal repeater. So you want to position this within 1 to 10 feet away from the cooking appliance to maintain a connection from the probe to the dock and then the dock to your phone. Okay, don't remind me of that again. Now how? So we are, it set itself to Fahrenheit. All right, this looks pretty basic here. It looks like I'm already got it set for turkey. It's gonna go off at 160. It's already got a little timer here. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna get the turkey out and we'll get ready to test this out. Okay guys, I'll be back in a second. All right guys, so I seasoned up a turkey breast here and we're gonna smoke this today. So what a great time to check out this new Armeator A1 thermometer. Right down here. So we're gonna push it into that line mark right there. Okay, now let me see. I'll just kind of start cook on the app. It's showing the internal temperature. It's 32 degrees. Actually, I'm gonna start the cook when I'm out there on putting it on the pellet smoker. Guys, my turkey breast is there. We got the Armeator A1 meat thermometer in there. Here's our little bridge. What I'm gonna do is just kind of stick this over here on my pellet hopper. Well, let's just see here. These two should be synced up. 32 degrees internal, 32 degrees internal. I'm gonna go inside, see how far a range we have. The ambient temperature isn't saying anything but low. It's too low to display a reading, probably because I've had this door open. But there we go, guys. That's fine. Real easy. I'll meet you guys inside. All right, guys, I'm downstairs watching the game. I'm in the little bar area here, enjoying a beer. So, So far, I have to tell you, as far as the range of the unit itself, it's been very strong because it's working here. I haven't lost connection. I've gone in the computer room. It hasn't lost connection. I did go upstairs in my bedroom, and once I went into the bedroom, which is on upstairs, it finally did give a warning beep and said, move closer, you've lost connection. I walked out towards the kitchen, and the minute I got in the kitchen, it clicked right back on. So I'm impressed with the range. I'm impressed with the internal temperature. The one thing I'm not impressed with is that ambient temperature. It does have a nice graph here. You see the orange is the temperature of the turkey. You know, this is when I had it in the kitchen at room temperature. I stuck it in the turkey, it dropped, and then now it's been slowly climbing. And this yellow line is supposed to be the temperature inside the smoker. And you can see the two dips is when I opened up and kind of took some pictures and showed you guys, and that's why the temperature dropped while I had the door open, and once I closed it, it climbed right back up. But it's still saying it's 170. That's why I put that other temperature gauge in there, and they were saying it was 200. So so far I'm impressed with the unit overall. Obviously the internal reading is the most important. The ambient is kind of nice to have, but obviously you can look at your smoker. You can use set it for, however you want it with a pellet smoker. And usually those are pretty close to being accurate. But this, ambient, not very impressed. But anyway, we'll give it some more time and see what happens. I'm going to go enjoy the game, guys. Be back in a minute. Alright guys, we're just past 2 hours. As you can see in the top there, I set the smoker for 250. It's telling me it's 254. Now I stuck another probe just into the smoker just to kind of get a double, like another reading, and it's saying 261. So we're like, what is that, 7, 8 degrees apart? Right now we're 9 degrees. 250, 260, we're 10 degrees. So one probe is saying 249, one's saying 259, okay? But we get right here, and they're saying the ambient temperature is 178. Okay, so that's quite a difference. So
All right, guys,
I don't
just
get
to show you here, my pellet grill is saying it's 368. My probe that I stuck in right here is saying 331. Okay, so we can safely say it's in the 300 range, right? So now we hang on, let me get it on my phone here. Let me get it up a little bit. The ambient temperature on here is 232. I mean, I can safely assume now that that is way off. Okay, the internal temperature says 152.6, so we'll test that in a minute with the instant read, but I am confident for the few times I have tested it that that's pretty accurate. But boy, they need to work on that ambient temperature probe. I mean, right now it's probably somewhere between 330 and 350, and I understand the probe for my this one that's saying 324 is just right here. So it's like right here by the door. There's probably a little air escaping, so I expect that to be colder. And then the probe that's saying it's 356, it's on the back towards the center. So yeah, I understand you're going to get a little bit variation depending on where the probe is inside the smoker. But man, to be off that drastically is just kind of crazy. So anyway, let's do a independent temperature with just a temperature of the turkey. It's saying 152 or 153 now. So let me grab my instant read. We'll open this up. All right. Let me move it out. Man, it's looking good, huh? All right, so let's just see. It's saying 153. So let's go over here, right kind of where this is at. 153.8, okay. So look, that looks really accurate, but this ceramic thing here taking the ambient temperature seems way off. Let's take a temperature reading here. 143. Thought that would be a little bit warmer. So So we need a little bit longer. We need to get this up to at least 160 degrees. We want to remove it, you know, at 165 or 160, cover it with foil and let it carry over. Let's see over here. See, this is just little, see some juice coming down. This is towards the tail end, so this is going to cook a little faster. Oh, look at all that juice. Anyway, guys, it still needs a little more time. But I think the internal temperature probe is great. I'm not very impressed with the ambient. Whoops. I'll be back in a minute, guys, give you my final thoughts.
Alright guys, I'm going to give you my final thoughts on the Armeator A1 Wireless Meat Thermometer. Now, there's a lot of things I like about this, and there's a couple things I don't like about it, okay? So it's a mixed bag. And again, I'm giving you my honest feedback only after one cook, so that this could change based on long-term use, I don't know. But anyway, some of the things I saw on their website, as far as the specs, they say it has a 1-second temperature update. So, and I think I agree with that, because look, when I pull this out, it starts beeping. 1 second later, the temperature of the probe pops up. It has an extended range of 229 feet. I can agree. I did like the range. It did cut out on me a couple times when I went to the far ends of my house, but you know what? I understand. For what they advertise, I think it works well. And the lithium battery that you can charge, Type-C charging, and it can work up to 72 hours on one charge, according to what they say. Now, I haven't tested that, but if that's true, they say it's dishwasher safe. Although I found when I took it out, it was like kind of dirty and brown. I just took a little bit of a sponge and wiped it off. Same thing with the probe. I didn't need to put it in the dishwasher, but they say if you want to, you can. And I also like the price point. It's just at that $100, $99, you know, just at that perfect price point for most and look, people. It was only 23 degrees today here in Wisconsin, and my pellet smoker was struggling to keep up the temp. It took longer than I thought to cook that turkey breast, but in any case, this thing was like 100 degrees, around 80 to 100 degrees lower than what my other probes did, so I don't think that's very accurate. As far as the portion that went in the meat, very accurate. I mean, compared to my instant read, I was getting very consistent temperatures, so I think this part works great, so I don't know what's going on. I also like that you can get up to 7 probes to work under one of these units. The stainless steel, nice to keep clean, very easy, you know, the ceramic handle, you can wipe it down. But again, my biggest gripe is that ambient temperature. And you know, that's not really important when you're cooking and smoking. The main point is you need an accurate temperature of what the meat is you're cooking. And I think this does an excellent job of doing that as far as the meat temperature. But as far as the temperature of your smoker, if you put it in the oven, whatever, I think it's way off. Maybe they can fix that, update it, I don't know, but that's my honest opinions, guys. It's whether or not I would recommend it for $99. I think I would over the meat stick, which is, I looked up, it's around the same price point. Mainly because this has a few more features like the display in you know, the extender here. And the ease of the app was very easy. I liked it a little bit better than the meat stick app. It seemed more simplistic and easier to understand. So, yeah, if you're going to spend $100 on one, I would pick this. Just don't rely on the ambient temperature probe. As always, guys, I appreciate you stopping by and watching my video. If you like it, please hit the like button. This logo on my shirt is the logo on the bottom of the screen. If you click on that, it allows you to subscribe to my channel. Please do that because it helps my channel grow. And if you want to check out my website, ericsmokingbbq.com. I'll leave a link above and below. Go check it out. All my video recipes, descriptions, the whole bit. As always, guys, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time.